when you go into Photoshop and open that up, you want to, rather than going into new, you want to go into File and go into Scripts, and you want to go into Load Files into Stack. So what we're actually going to do is all of these files that we've taken, they're going to load up here, and we're going to attempt to align them straight away. So I'm just going to click on Browse. These are some of the files I took this afternoon in the backyard. So just bringing those up now. Now, because I do a lot of my stuff handheld, I just want to make sure that I get the right ones. So I want to start here. This is the particular dandelion that I was doing. So I went from 39. I do think it went to 40. No, there's a spider there. We don't want that in there. There we go. So 45 to 45. So holding the shift key down, right, and there we've got those. So it's a stack of those particular images there that come in here. We want to make sure that we click on Attempt to Automatically Align Sources and click on OK. This will now bring this into Photoshop. You'll start seeing the layers to appear here. You'll see layer 0, 1, 2, 3. I think we've got 7 layers in here, so it'll go up to layer 6. Sometimes it takes a little bit longer, depending on the size of the files. This shouldn't take too long because this was off an old Nikon 1V1, so a little 10 or a 12 megapixel camera. There we go, we've got them all. You can actually see around the particular image itself where the different images. So you know that I was handheld. I was trying to keep the dandelion roughly in frame as I was moving my focus point around. So it looks like it's all there. It's going to capture that all. So once I'm happy with that, I then make sure that I select all of my stack here, or all of my layers. And I'm going to go up here to Edit. And I'm not going to align because we've already done that when we brought that into as a stack. So I'm going to go Auto Blend Layers. And I'm going to click that as a stack images, making sure seamless tones and colors and content aware. Well, you can take that out. So if I select that, it's actually going to use the AI smarts and actually fill in, looking around here, to put an appropriate color. And for this particular one, I'm fine for that to be content aware. I think Photoshop is smart enough to actually work that out. Click on OK. And this is where it may actually take a little bit longer, especially if you've got a stack of anything more than 10. So I've done stacks of up to 20, 25, and it does grind the processing power down. So we'll just go through this. So one of the myths that that we're stacking is you don't actually need to have a tripod to muck around here. As long as you've got an object that's relatively still and you're relatively still, you know where your object is in the frame, you can start moving your focus around, your focus point, and taking as many shots as you'd like there of that particular point. Here we are, we're coming up to the last little bit, doing the fill, those little outer parts there. There we go, it's done that. All right, and I'm pretty happy with that. So once it's like this, I just, happy with that. So I'm going to go layer and I'm going to flatten my image. And now there we go, we have this one image. I'll just click on here to accept that. There we go, beautiful. And back here. And there's our image there. I might probably crop that in a little bit. But now if we start looking in, we can actually see that, our focus points. Now, had I taken a little bit more extra care, I probably would have taken a few more. Now, remember, this is a 13, 14-year-old camera, and it is a crop sensor of 2.7. So, the new cameras in today. But that's pretty good. We're at 200% zoomed in. And I haven't done any of my edits of going up into because I've shot in RAW, I can start mucking around there with a RAW filter there. But that's my simple way of actually doing a focus stack handheld. Thanks for watching.